Hi guys, this is Budget Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today I'm covering the patch notes 14.1.1, also the patch upcoming this week for Escape from Tarkov Arena, and the drops that will be coming for Arena this week. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. Alright, so the patch 0.14.1.1 has begun, and they have released the patch notes. The servers will be down for the next 4 hours. And we're going to be covering those patch notes, which we've already covered in the past, but we'll cover the differences and then also going over future stuff. So let's get into the patch notes. Now, what I've done is just put them side by side so then we can actually see the differences. First up, I want to point out that they obviously copy pasted when they did this because look at the detail they went to. They forgot to change that one to patch 14.1.1 and that one still says the exact same, even though this one says 14.1.1. Now, everything, if you haven't seen the video, I'm not going to go through every single thing once again, but if you haven't seen the previous video, you could read through the patch notes yourself. I do want to point out some of the stuff that's new to this patch that wasn't part of the repatch and all that other stuff, and go over the major things. But they are doing a lot of rework to the armor, which is the first few points, and adjusting how blunt damage works. The head-eyes colliders are getting changed. Head, eyes, and ears collider is actually being changed up a little bit. And remove the ability for bullets to pierce through both the thorax and stomach, depending on the angle. So that's pretty much the major stuff from the previous patch that got carried across. They haven't included in the new patch notes the adjustment to the recoil parameters for the pistol, shotguns, and SKS. There was a lot of controversy. People were not happy. But I guarantee you they're probably still being inside this patch, just not in the patch notes. They added new ballistic plates for the side protection on some of the goons armor. And then also the BTR stuff, that's all still the exact same as from the previous patch. And one of the ones I actually really like the idea of was random container spawns settings to reduce the chance of spawning empty containers is back in there once again. As for the list of changes, that's pretty much the limit of that. They cut it out, all these integrated component parts being upgraded. I'm guessing they did that without having to do the patch, and it was already included. And they also cut out of the patch notes all the microtransaction stuff. Now, as for the list of fixes, the only real change that they made to this list is they added also on the fixes, they fixed the algorithm of the fog generation and its density on locations. Outside of that, all the other stuff is exactly the same from the previous patch in the list of fixes. Now, I know there is a common bug that people have discovered, or not a common bug, a bug that people have discovered where if you get hit behind cover and then crouch, you become invisible and all that kind of stuff. That's not in this patch notes. It only became very publicly known over the last, say, 72 hours. So there's no way they would have time to fix that bug in this patch. But I can tell you that heat is forming up, I guess, on people wanting changes done to get that patch or get that bug fixed as soon as possible. Now, outside of that, they have announced that the Escape from Tarkov Arena patch is going to be happening in about 48 hours from now. So on Wednesday, they plan to do the installation for patch 0.1.5, which they released the patch notes for that, or the list of patch changes recently, and I've already made a video about that. I'll have a link down below if you want to check out that whole video. I'm not going to go through it again, but ultimately they released the roadmap and talked about how the preset tier system is going to get a whole rework. But the one major thing that's going to be coming with this patch in about 48 hours time is there's going to be a wipe. Very soon after that wipe, they've also announced they're going to be doing Twitch drops. There's apparently going to be 6 Twitch drops available. See if I can get the link up here to show you the ones that are available. So the idea behind it is they're going to have certain rewards from in-game cash to unique collectible presets, and last but not least, trial access keys. So if you already have Escape from Tarkov Arena, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to give that access key to someone else, but I believe you're going to have like an Escape from Tarkov account. Based off watching this video, it pretty much says, have a log into your Escape from Tarkov account, link it to Twitch, and therefore you'll get the actual access key from that. That's how I believe it's going to work. If not, it's going to be very interesting because I know for a fact in the past when Valorant did access keys through this kind of method using Twitch drops, that it was heavily exploited and people were, I guess, selling those keys online for people to get access. Now, obviously, these are going to be trial keys. You're not going to have full access to Arena forever, but this is another way of them trying to bring people in. I will be live streaming during the Twitch drops, so you will be able to get to check out my stream and me playing some Arena on the new patch and new wipe for Escape from Tarkov Arena. I'm still hesitant to say that it's going to be any good, but hopefully with these new changes, particularly the where is that one here? The new preset tier system. So what's going to happen is you're going to have to select what tier of preset you're going to use before you get matched up, which will mean that you only should get matched up against people with the same tier. So before you go into a game, you'll select what tier you're going to have, and then only be fighting people. Instead of having those people going in with Altons and that, you're actually going to have a chance to be able to beat them. So pretty big one here. Hopefully it's going to be a really fun for a lot of people, and most importantly, reignite people from wanting to be able to play the new Escape from Tarkov Arena. Outside of that, there's not really a lot to report. The patch is underway right now. Usually takes them around the whole time to get through it. Sometimes they're early, sometimes they're late, but hopefully, fingers crossed, this time there's nowhere near as many bugs as last time, because when they released the last patch, 14.1, it was pretty horrific. Let's put it that way. So yeah, let's leave it here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Budget Pestily. I'm on the road visiting family, and I've brought my my cheeky laptop set up with a webcam to give you guys some of the updates. But we're gonna be filming some stuff while I'm here, and hopefully it's not too painful for you guys to listen to. Anyway, that's it from me. Much love. Like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Comment and do all that good stuff. Subscribe. Help me get to the 1,000,000 subs. And lastly, guys, I'll see you next time.